Okay, start here. Today we will defeat the Flame Chaser himself. I forget his name.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate immediately. Don't stay behind. The rest will be up to how well we work together.
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all distractions once you're on the back.
Let's go, partner. Today, destiny shall stand with us.
Hey next, let's go.
Pent in the memories of the dead! Executioner!
Let's go.
You sure
Now
know
we
keep a
will
man
fight.
waiting. And he later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed me.
Now you're
Frail
fighting.
child of humanity, it is more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Now we'll fight the Flame Reaper of the Deepest Dark.
A song bring us victory. All together.
Oh, this is really damn hard. Yeah.
I venture forth to hunt.
Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
That's like some normal damage. For this kind of boss, I see this normal damage.
Doors echo!
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Show me what you can never hesitate. I venture forth forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Sure, I'll
Return to the victory.
They're trying to overwhelm us with numbers. Let us take them out!
Oh, what a spirited display deliverer.
No dirty tricks.
The show must go on.
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. And he later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed me.
Frail child of humanity, it is more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Oh.
I venture forth to forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
This one. Return to the victory. Torment.
Harmony and unison.
Had your been up.
Doors echo. No more time.
Fangs and claws got dull. Fear, not fear.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I venture for forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Return to the victory.
Watch your head.
They're trying to overwhelm us with numbers. Let us take them out!
Oh, what a spirited display deliverer.
Watch your head. It's on me.
No.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
Actually, no, it would not be a race.
Can't hold out much longer.
Quiet! I know what I'm doing!
Okay.
Stars Echo! No more time!
Okay. Anaxi.
How embarrassing. Didn't
Wait,
come
what?
down from the sky. The city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Mighty! Oh, yeah! He's here.
Minion of the Black Tide. I, King of the Kremnoan Legion.
Oh, yeah! Oh!
Long time no see, Mikado.
Harmony and unity.
Oh, yeah!
Thanks.
Oh, never mind. 10 out of 10. And why
Show me
did...
what you can do.
Uh-oh.
I'll give you
I just
fun.
realized something. If I don't destroy them, I will be killed. And he resetted my stash. Boom! Just it resetted my
Sure,
stash.
I'll play along.
Okay.
Such petty tricks.
Okay.
Need it all
I
together.
don't have enough energy. I don't have enough energy. What we did?
It's the self-destruction.
Oh no, please, please, please. I've seen this before. I hope I can tank it. Ooh! My defense.
That was a good opener to the ceremony. We honor the fallen. Odds with this fight to the death.
I venture forever.
Oh, your... My damage is back. Die.
Time to end this.
Every time that do that, I was winning. Come on. Oh yeah, boy! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Heroic souls of strife, heed my call. I am the Lance of Fury.
Oh!
This world needs. Witness this. New God has come to Castro Kronos.
Oh my god! Bro, put up the enemy ship, bro. What the hell? Okay, that was amazing.
Look,
that was
The
cinema.
warriors have returned.
What? Are the rumors true? Has Ornix fallen?
It's as the Council of Elders said.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What a noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Ornix is gone. Ornix was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Orynyx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon? I just can't catch a break.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you find someplace to rest first? Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, only distract her. Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
Professor Anaxa can be a bit unrestrained.
I think
Don't
I know
worry,
another
you'll
guy.
get used to it.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Orynyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
Oh, wait. I have a prediction. Farnon should get Orynyx core flame for the purpose.
Somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few days. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She has found Trian. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple. But that's where the good news ends.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides Trian. He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height. All to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordman.
What a brave soul. Do we know who he is?
Yes, it's Krateros.
What? Kratos? No.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it is will not survive more than a single strike from me.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the fear of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in an empty shell. But answer me this, child of strife. Why do you raise your shield for her?
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over and over. Hundreds and thousands of times. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity and crumble like rusted iron.
Good. Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants. Come, let us fight! For Kremnos! For my king! For Amphorius!
I mean, he redeemed himself.
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll? I don't understand. Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis. That's all. Her spirit is now riding the west wind. flying ahead to a world free of sorrow.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell silent. It loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Crimnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed to keep him from breathing his last. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good... No. Let's hope that never happens.
Oh my gosh. It is really nothing short of miraculous when we found Kremnos. It was no better than a corpse.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
Yes. It just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity. Our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow. But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
He's over there! Paimon!
Castris, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people.
Paimon!
Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity. The elite among the Chrysos heirs.
It's Paimon. It's Paimon. He is worthy of
We
it.
would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power.
Paimon. It's
Yet we cannot
Paimon.
compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How about letting her give it a try? Mem special mem.
Actually, yeah, that's kind of true.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed. You've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos, and now you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed, only to be trampled upon like ants. The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition, mere anthills that can be crushed with a single touch in the eyes of the Titan.
You! Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Krateros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No! No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship. I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty Mos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, it crumbles to rubble and gravel before formidable foes. Yet,
why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it, but humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mighty Moose? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. To fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed. It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
I can't believe it.
You're here, my Demos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal. And my
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you. Strategy, leadership, adaptability to change. Yet, it's only recently that I've come to realize the truly remarkable quality you possess.
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people to gather around you willingly. They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions, but out of sincere alignment with your ideals. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear that. And now, my Demos, you have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world.
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion. Become the strongest bulwark for Amphorius to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey. Until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
My Demos, a new chapter awaits Amphorius. Yet, the one who guides...
What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, my Demos?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well, that is a rather straightforward scenario.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the Flame Chase journey in the first place.
You speak the truth. May you be destined for a powerful fate, and may we reunite in the promised new world. Farewell, mighty.
Is Lady Trebios?
Lord Mighty!
Hyacinth. So you are the I've heard about what happened at the Grove.
I've heard far too much about death and grief.
That's a valid point.
Well, I must say...
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold.
Do you really?
Given your good rapport with the
You've always been right. You are...
No need. I've already...
You've been... farewell.
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos.
Oh.
On second thought.
I'm
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With a single message, the Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
Lord Mighty.
I'll be embracing my destiny before you do, Castorus.
Can you feel Thanatos right now?
I don't feel them at all. Regrettably, you have been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long. Have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
You mean...
Death refused to ferry me. If you were to send me to the Netherrealm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
You're right. That may very well be the reason why my people have struggled for millennia.
So, are you
returning home, you say? Mate, work harder, Castorus. Go and do what you have to do, so that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
I will, Lord Mighty. May we reunite on the other side, where the warm west wind blows.
No, cheap mine, bro. Hey, 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 Mighty. That woman's mine, okay? No stealing women, okay? That's my girl, okay? Mighty.
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremno if all goes according to plan. This may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know that
Reflecting on the path and moving forward to the future, a challenge I face as well. Though we never have a chance for a deep competition after all we experienced together, you're also an ally of the Trailblaze, Mighty.
That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind? Are you gonna say something insane again, Trailblazer?
What are you gonna do without me? Just smile if you don't know how to respond.
Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius. With this departure, I fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back? And to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence?
Rest assured, we will do everything that we can.
You have my gratitude. Then, farewell.
Dong Hung, please talk.
Yes.
Hold on, yes. Let's at least snap a picture to capture this moment, shall we?
Sure, let's do it.
Yes, if it's not Honkai Star Wars, nah, I don't know what it is. Huh, look pretty good. What do you think, Mighty?
Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not talking about your photographic skills. It's just that I rarely take photos. But this one, it's pretty good.
I never fail to impress. I'm glad you like it. Make sure not to leave any regret behind.
I wish the same for you during your time in Amphorius.
I'm always here. What do you mean? I'm always here, you know? Why am I just standing here? Why? Oh yeah, I'm Mighty. Okay, where is Finon? I realized that I could do this all along. Okay. I don't need to walk all the way there.
The prince is here! Run! Hold on! Lord Mightimos isn't the prince anymore.
What's going on?
We salute the guardian of Amphorius.
We salute you.
It's been a while.
I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers. See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together. Were you seriously just going to sneak?
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment. I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
I'm thinking maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity?
Please.
Or preservation? Dong Hung was All right.
Okay.
It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
You know what? You sound just like a Glai at this moment. But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expression? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightimos.
No, this triumph brings no delight. Or does it signify closure? You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, You cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spot. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that Swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out. And no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akama. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary, but if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library. I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easy. May triumph always be yours, Mightimos.
Imagine if the sword actually just pierces his back. Because that is his weakness.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well... who knows?
This looks like the ending.
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Mightimos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
The way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Mightimos. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role, that of your mother, Mightimos. Your guardian.
That dream always ends there. The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected. Gradaros said that shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery, and I never saw her face. Yet each night she would show up, wait, but now, I think I finally... And now, I too am left with but one role. It's time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Midamos is back! Glory belongs to you!
We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
Back.
We meet again, Your Highness.
How was your training?
Say, come and check out what I just wrote.
Mighty Mouse! The door to
Did you just come back from training?
It's been a
I'm gonna
while.
beat you at the festival.
Welcome home, Mighty Mouse. Have you found something?
The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood!
Mother. I am home.
Literally, they end here. Don't. Okay. Why does Mighty get the best cinematic cutscene? I would like to say Mighty got the best cinematic cutscenes of all time. It is so badass. Why did he choose such a badass design?
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akuma. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trianne?
Lady Trianne, why did it have to end up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Midamos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
T is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the Abyss of Fate and see how it used to be. That's great. Thank you. Trinan, would you mind?
Treeby, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see. We'll be off then.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not...
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trian. She hated being alone.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally. Though fate had other plans.
Oh. So, you saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I see. Cass... You know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then, why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. She forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Treeby. Should I...
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past. Especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh in an experience. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right opportunity. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection. Yet it is already fated for decline, and only contains a beautiful facade.
Is it because Amphorius has entered Era Bellica?
Yes. Strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now. But in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour, this temple will become the source of another war.
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. Come, everyone. It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx.
Previous.
You're here, Orynyx. This is our memory. So your senses are also aligned with the Trebios of that moment.
You still consume yourself by the false prophecy.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
Even if Calliopa had fallen, they would never guide humans to kill their own comrades. Stop while you can, Trebius. Bearing the prophecy will only kindle disaster. The disaster will tear you into 1,000 pieces.
But the Black Tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the God of Passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction?
Do not get involved with the core flame. If you do that, you can still remain chosen by fate.
Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes? This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can.
to protect you from the Black Tide.
The family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley a long time ago. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance, but things took an unexpected turn. It was Kefali who responded instead.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Kefali's response was simply a coincidence on that frosty night with treachery abound. As the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing Titan also fell in another corner of the world. Let's keep up with her. This story... she should be the one to tell it.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be impassable. Such a hidden space in the abyss. Is this Yanis's maze that Trinon used for divination?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on.
Just follow the designated path.
Seems pretty straightforward. That's not talking smack. It's clearly a compliment. Mighty. If you were still here, we'd probably take a lot fewer detours to solve our issues. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Is that simple? What? Seriously?
Impressive. You too have the makings of a high priest now.
Huh? That was so easy, bro. I need to like get the harder ones. It's not that hard.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
I think even Jason can do this. Oh my god, bro. I actually didn't know that it could do that. I just needed to think. Okay. Is that all?
The secret door is open.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up.
Oh wait, I remember this scene. Oh.
You grew up in a place like this.
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
I remember the music haunting me last night.
There's so many
These should be our belongings. What's this?
A red glass.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but it looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it. But we ended up... It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanissopolis on the day Mother returned with the glass. Her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself. Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
It's Trebios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the Black Tide.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trebios is the most amazing Holy Maiden of Yanis! Well, little Holy Maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I've found a way to chase away the Black Tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons, I can't return to bring my sweet girl with me. But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave and kind, we'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the West Wind, the Black Tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. A haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. That is where I'll be, waiting for you.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day, our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the Black Tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
After those 10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
Inspection complete. Nothing's... This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
But how? With Yanis's power?
No, we hadn't acquired their power back then.
So, this obstacle, it was...
Yes, the answer.
There's no way that works. What?
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it has turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
The temple was...
No surprise that while others were willing to...
I can't move it. Time Titan? Someone will help me.
Just like this. Regardless of we don't it's closer.
Passage is now cleared.
Oh, I remember this. Oh no.
Thank you, nameless god.
Whoa!
Relax. Take it easy.
All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
Mostly, but it might not be the case later on.
Hey, little ones.
Please keep it down. I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living. I couldn't stop her.
Oh, really?
Huh?
It's getting late.
Okay then. By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl from the...
Ah, Lady Maiden. Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold.
No need to trouble yourself.
I'll... No, here, have some of... What's wrong, lady?
I'm fine.
This lady is Mother's old friend. We've always remembered the familiar.
Apologies, Lady Maiden.
Perfect. That way.
All right then.
The Yanis...
It's where Yanis's heart lies. It's also the place where Trebios was born.
Trebios. What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it.
I got time for this.
Not this time. Enjoy yourself.
Unite our goals. There's more to existence as unity.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame! Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah. This is no fight to live!
Let's dream vanished.
Okay, I have the delete button.
Every victory is hard. Finally, the Yanis vault is right ahead. At long last.
Tribute, you come.
I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought.
That both and thou shall bury yourself. Bury the gods and bury the fate that binds us all.
Yanis, I've come here to take on your fate. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand, I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the holy maiden of Yanisopolis, the walker of the infinite paths, have come forth to assume your duty.
This is the one who guides the world shall see their souls shattered into 1,000 fragments, akin to glass shattering upon the ground.
Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one, with 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely.
Thou thy bettest the core flame. Thou shalt be far from the glory of divinity, pathogen are forever ascended with dirt, and a mere mortal blade can impure thy very existence.
No matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms. But my feet are destined to embark on a journey for the benefit of all.
Yet the flame chase is a journey of constant loss, among which even life itself holds little value. Time decayed the heart, the pathogens shattered the body, and the scale weighed the separation upon, until the end draws near. The one who bears 3 lives, art thou truly prepared?
Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
Thou it shall be. Overthrow the gods, return the core flame, inherit divine authority, forge godly miracles. Go kill, go mourn, kill my kin, mourn our fate. Bury the spirit of the gods, nourish the land with divine essence. Yet thou shalt remember, yet thou must remember. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
I understand, Yanis. Thank you. Now, may you rest well. Mother, did you see that? I have assumed my duty and stand ready to set out. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. May we... May the world follow the myriad paths trodden and reunite at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once!
I knew this would come.
It's opening up! Move aside and get ready!
The Holy Maiden? What's happening here? Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core flame?
Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! Take your positions in front of your arms!
Bring it on.
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the... This is your last chance. I'm right here. However, if there's still otherwise... But...
Captain, what should we...
Do it. If any of you want to get rich, then come with me.
We can't just stand by and do nothing.
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more. Every petal... All will be swept away by the wind. Share good fortunes. Some value, I suppose. Like until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
How's that possible?
Could the Titan actually be up there?
Woman is the...
Let's keep up.
Path is opening up for me. Oh, Yanis, protect me. The main path is likely well guarded. What do I do? Just as I thought. Inside! There are guards here too. Don't alert them. Long last. A creature of the Holy City Guards.
This should be the last fight, but I don't... Who has been aiding Trebios? Well, history might be blurred by memories. If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this?
Trebios had been on her own since she entered, but what did we truly mean to her? You'll...
In that case, let's focus.
Enjoying yourself. Get it together. There'll be a way. Unite our goals. There's more to life. Eternal.
Joining the battle.
Until everything burns to ashes! This is more sense than the seas of flame! The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Let's see this fight dream vanish. Some value. Attack detected. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. May the bounty of your body and mind. Set
Finally. This is where my journey began. Lot of passages. Can No response. I can't stay here much longer. It's time to leave.
Well, looks...
Not a question that has been puzzling you. She's about to reveal the answer.
But nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this moment? If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, including her own, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate and start her journey?
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
What? You can hear us?
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us. Yet she knew that one day, someone would return to unveil this dust-covered memory. We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But that kindness was forever engraved in our hearts, motivating us to move forward. Time has modified this memory into a special letter, so that we do not forget our original intent. It's a letter written by Trebios of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Trebios of the future who overcomes all difficulties for her and sends her on a long journey.
Yes, you'll remember it all. And then find your way back to the gate where everything began. Here, I will set sail toward the distant horizon. Here, you have traveled far on your way home. Such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of foreign land. So, if you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep this memory here for you. Or for me, to embrace it again.
Worry not. The loss is something we've grown used to. Our resolve and our pledge are what Trebios will never forget. Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant. The hot blood of the
libations pull
surmount the myriad passages of Yanis, and we will once again
ride the west wind and let the wings carry us far away.
So, this is your answer?
That's right. In the name of the three fates, I stand by my answer with no regrets. Now, with or without the god's blessing, I run towards the world's agony. If I can truly pierce through the utter darkness, we will meet again at the end of the west wind,
where flowers bloom in spring.
Like calendar 3076, please.
everything will be fine tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what Trianne would say as well.
With all due respect, Lady Treeby, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Prophecy?
Listen, in every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer for that prophecy to come true. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world, but the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphora.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow. And that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow. And why Yanisopolis' prophecy unfolds as passages. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think. And set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear. Because that's how Tribios has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal, that end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Trianne. See you tomorrow!
Child of humanity, surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akuma.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned Reason Titan to behave like this.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog, I wouldn't have to act this way. If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time, and I could teach you more freely instead.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the sarcasm and just say what you need to say.
Fine, fine. All I want is to remind you there's not much left in your soul. If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
If I'm not worried, why should you be? I know what you're planning. You just want my help answering the question. What exactly are we? Correct?
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent exchange.
It's only fair.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly.
Is that true?
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting my body back, but I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble. I don't even need the black-robed swordmaster's ceremonial blade.
That's certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment alone.
The girl who's walking with death, is she fully prepared?
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
I forgot about you. My apologies.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky child. Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward your demise. There's no need to go to such lengths.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason, what else can you use to stand against the council?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter to you?
Bro, he doesn't care.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
Before I implanted the core flame into your heart, you were already a silent, cold corpse.
I'm back. Finally have a moment to catch my breath. On the chat, Makoto? It's unusual to see man isn't with you. No idea, I can't remember. They're inside the ball. Let's not joke about monsters in your pocket. Since they're not here, let me ask you. Are you really sure you want to take on the trial of Oronic Corflame on behalf of the Kratos heirs? We enter up at this point after all. This is probably a fate that Trailblade can't evade. You should be more cautious and watch out for yourself. Based on the experiences of those who before you, the trial is no walk in the park. But what concerns me even more is that you will further bind yourself to Emporius. If you truly assume that Titan divinity, do you believe you'll be able to lay it down again? Forget it. We'll deal with that when the time comes. No matter what happens, I will be right there with you. I got held up by two people in guard uniform and ended up missing. Xuan's farewell general. They said they were messengers of the Council of Elders and wanted to verify my identity. But I suspected we've been on their radar for a while, and they only made their move when you and I got separated. Their questions were quite specific, from how we arrived in Akama to our relationship with the Kratos heirs. They even asked about what we did in the market. Luckily, those pawns weren't the brightest. I managed to brush up most of their questions, so they'll probably leave us alone for a bit. Their conduct is certainly irritating, but on Titan Court, Aglaia also initially kept her guard up with us. It's best not to provoke either side until we know the full truth. The only thing we know for sure is that some members of the Council of Elders are unhappy with the Kratos heirs. In the worst-case scenario, we will be caught up in the internal conflict of the Holy City. If only we had more time to sort through the clues about the Black Tide, but now, the weather is the only lovely thing left. Let's take some more pictures. Huh? What's wrong? Something wrong, Dong? Ah, the memory card is full. I bet March and the others are pretty worried too.
And so, this long day passed for Akuma. Some people arrived, and some left forever. Just like every other day of this journey, where we, stumbling, move forward. We have long been prepared. If we are to chase the flames, then we must grow used to farewells. And yet, no one back then could foresee death. Its arrival would always be so sudden and so momentous.
No, bro. Wait, pretend that's my body.
Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky, could not escape the Reaper's two hands. And what people gained and lost in that trial of death was far heavier than life itself. Just like the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass at the end of the Sea of Flowers. The souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips.
No, please don't at the
After an
end.
embrace, there shall be eternal separation.
No, is that the end? No! Why did you have to show us that? I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh my god. Why are you... Looks like we're done. With that being said, we have finally done the Trailblazing quest. And with that, it's time for me to give my rating on this quest. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna show this. I can do it tomorrow, it's a bit late. It's a 9.8 out of 10. Amazing quest. Too sad. Too sad. So, I'll see you guys next